Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. It's Chef Paul. With me today is Chef Amy.
Hi.
And we're going to make my famous pork tenderloin with cranberry sauce. We're serving it with some rice, some corn. There's our pork tenderloin that we've had through the air fryer with my homemade cranberry sauce on top of it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be tender. It's almost going to be like my balls. My chicken balls. I don't know what Amy's thinking. My chicken balls are always tender because I don't just overcook them. So when you eat my chicken balls, they're the best Chinese food you're ever going to get because we know how to cook it right. Right, Amy?
Yes.
There we go. So what do you guys think? Stay tuned, hit that like, share, subscribe button, and let us know what you think. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. Chef Paul. With me is Chef Amy.
Hi.
She's out of her surgery. She is home. She's been free. And today we're going to be doing my famous pork tenderloin with glazed cranberry sauce. And I am not using store-bought canned crap. I'm making it homemade. So first of all, we need a cup of water. And where it's just water and not anything else, we're not washing that because it's just water. Don't need to waste time cleaning something that doesn't need to be cleaned because it was cleaned with water.
Yeah.
So we're going to use 1 pack of fresh cranberries, and this is something that we're going to pay attention to because it can make a mess really quick.
Yes.
It can also burn your pan, and we don't want to do that.
No.
So we just want to make sure that we're paying attention to what we're doing here. I'm going to turn the heat on to 5, the medium, and I'm going to put 1 red delicious apple that's been put through the food processor. And Amy's favorite part of the job is dishes.
I don't mind.
Now,
For good food.
because we're using a little bit more fresh, we don't need to sweeten this up as much as you think we would. This is all going to break down. And then we got the zest of 1 orange. And we're going to stir. When you're adding something in here, you always want to make sure that you're just stirring it.
So it gets mixed.
We want it mixed on the early bit. We're not adding sugar to this, but we are going to add a little bit of honey. We're going to do that in a second here. Going to add a little bit of tagine. Why? Because I love tagine. Get some nice little flavor to it. And now we're going to add some honey. Now this is brand new, so it's going to be out the seal. I also got some water I'm trying to get boiled. And we're going to put our pork tenderloin right into that. This part right here. And it's pretty much going now, so I'll pause doing this for a second, which doesn't matter too much.
Careful.
And you know what else is going to dump it in? That's a stupid thing to do. So we're going to let that boil for about 20 minutes. It'll be mostly cooked, and when we're ready to take it out, we can take it out, we can start frying it. So back to the honey, we're going to put a little bit in here. Oil will give it a little bit of sweetness. Now if you're finding the cranberries aren't quite done yet, and you still need a little bit more, that's perfectly fine. Now I'm going to put some star anise in here. Amy's waiting for a very important call, so we may have to pass phone over to our roommate or something. I'm going to dump some star anise in here. Yes, that will give it a little bit more of a licorice type of flavor, and that's fine. And we're going to add a little bit of ground cinnamon. Now, always use a cutting board or use a plate or something. Never. Almost thinking I should just shut this off and make Amy buy more so we can do this tomorrow. We want to use a little bit of orange juice, but I like fresh orange juice a little bit better because I know what's in it. Amy's got to be very careful what she has in her stomach right now, so she can't exactly just have whatever she wants, as much as she hates to say that. Fresh squeezed oranges are probably your best bet because they will always deliver the best content. They will always give you much better, and there's no preservatives, there's no added sugar, there's no added sodium, there's absolutely nothing. And this is going to taste great. And this, guys, is what making cooking great again is all about. It has nothing to do with a certain president or dictator in the South. It has everything to do with taking what you have in the kitchen and start using it. Because honestly, Amy will tell you that there is truth behind the fact that we used to do everything in the kitchen. Eating out was a special treat, it was a special occasion, wasn't a weekly thing, wasn't even a monthly thing. It was something you did all the time. Today, with DoorDash, with so many restaurants around, we feel the need to sit at them a lot, and we just don't cook as much. And sometimes we have good friends that use food services that bring them meals, when in reality, if you're able to, you should be able to cook for yourself. It's better for you, it's cheaper, and you'll get a much better meal out of it. Now, one thing I'm doing here, number one, if we look at the pork tenderloin sitting in the boiling pan and it's boiling, it's going to cook most of it. So by the time we stick it into the frying pan, It's mostly going to be cooked anyway, so it's
Yeah.
just finishing it, it's just browning it a bit. But it's also going to get rid of a lot of fat.
Yeah.
And that's, you know what I mean, that's really important. Because honestly, yes, fat equals flavor. Gordon Ramsay is absolutely right about that. But the thing is how much fat are we talking about? You know what I mean? How much fat do you really, really need here?
Not much.
You don't. You just need a little bit. And then you look at somebody like, say, Amy. She's suffering from having her gallbladder out. So her body's not producing or digesting things the way that my body would. So having that extra fat for her is not good. Somebody who
No.
has IBS, it's going to kill them.
Yeah.
So a little fat's okay, but let's not overdo it. So we're cooking this. I didn't put any sugar in. We put a little bit of honey in and some of the spices, the apple and the orange should help level that out. And then one last thing we need to add in here.
Lemon juice.
Lemon juice.
That'll give it more flavor.
It'll definitely give it more flavor. Some of the stuff will take care of the tartness, but we don't need it super sweet. We don't need it like that. All we need to have it is so that it has the good flavor of the sauce. Now, we can cook this out. We could even put this in the food processor if we wanted to. But here's the thing. This is going to break down on its own. We're not going to have to do anything really special for it. We're going to leave this like here. It might take about 10 minutes. And we're going to keep stirring it down. Eventually, it's going to start breaking, and it'll be more of a sauce consistency. So what you want to do is to stay here. Don't go anywhere. That means don't go to your 360 or whatever the new Xbox is these days. Xbox One, or I forget.
No.
It's Xbox X. I can't.
And S.
And
Right?
that's whatever. But don't go to your Xbox, start playing games. Don't send your cell phone text your buddy about how great your dinner's going to be tonight. Pay attention to the stove. If you don't, this is going to burn down. It's going to go right to the bottom of your pot and cause a big mess. Like somebody who wanted to make rice but didn't want to use the rice cooker.
Yes.
That was a pain.
And that took months to get that cleaned.
And you're going to keep having that if you don't wash your stove.
Yeah.
So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. We'll be back very soon. But keep an eye on this, and eventually this is all going to bust down, and it'll be a very good sauce consistency. So don't be afraid to take your spatula and just keep stirring it. But this will be done soon, and we'll be back. And we're back. So if Amy can come back here, everything started popping, and you can see this. So what we're doing is we're taking this off the heat. We're going to let this cool down naturally on its own. Give it a nice little stir, and that's good to go. We're going to let this sit until it cools down, because we don't need this hot. It can be cold. Once it cools down, we can even put it into a container, sit in the fridge for a while. But we want to wait until it cools down, because if you don't, it's going to be a big culture shock, and it's not really safe.
No.
Now, the last thing that we have to do here is wait for this to finish cooking.
Pork tenderloin.
And that's pork tenderloin. It shouldn't take too terribly long. Then we're going to cut up the pieces out we want. And because it's Amy, and that's not me trying to be funny, because she's just had her gallbladder out, or anybody with IBS, you want to cut it down to bite-sized pieces just because it makes it more manageable, easier for them to digest.
And also you get fuller quicker with no gallbladder, so.
Exactly. Now Amy has a big mouth as it is.
Not.
You do. So she could probably handle this in one sitting. I mean, I've seen her gobble something this size pretty fast.
No.
She can do that. But we're not going to do that today because she needs to have it small so that it digests properly. So we're going to wait until this is done cooking, and when it's done cooking and we're ready to start actually cooking this up, we'll be back. It's going to be
later on.
It's going to be a little later on. This needs to cool down, go in the fridge so it's nice and cool. And this is going to be a little bit of a side piece to it. And this is going to taste great. It's going to taste wonderful. Anybody that says it's not, fake news.
Yeah.
Fake news.
It's really good.
It's everything good. We're going to build a wall around fast food, and then we're going to make them pay for it. This is Chef Sally. She wants to be in the video. Doesn't it? It does. Say hi. I hope everybody enjoys the meal. It smells really good to me. I like it. Don't pick on me, guys. I'm only little. Yeah, fun. So we're gonna be back, and yeah. And we're back. So now we got to do something with our pork tenderloin, which is not going to be that hard to do. It's actually going to be really simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to air fry this. So I got the air fryer going right now, so it's preheating. Now this is mostly cooked, but not cooked all the way, and that's perfectly fine because that's going to fully cook into the air fryer. So I mentioned that we want this to be bite-sized so this digests a little bit easier. So this is how I'm doing it. Now, you can fry this, you can bake this. That's not that hard to do. I'm choosing air fry. Now, if yours is fully cooked, not a big deal. But I like to air fry. So we want it, especially somebody who has IBS, this is all right to have, but take your time and cut this up beforehand. Why? Because the smaller the meat, the easier your body has to actually process it, which is really important. Amy's got a big mouth and she can surely down this pretty easy without cutting it, but her stomach's not going to digest it.
No.
So it's not, you don't need to put yourself through that.
No.
So I'm just cutting this, and I feel bad for Amy, sort of, because she's got a lot of dishes to do too. But Amy don't mind.
No, that's fine.
Because she's going to have a really good meal at the end of the day. And that's fine. We like good meals. This would be fun over the stove with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. But I don't want to do that. Not that I have anything against extra virgin olive oil, because it's alright to cook with. But I kind of like the air fryer.
Yeah, the air fryer's good.
Yeah, so that's what we're going to use. Alright, so I'm going to get ready to cook this a little bit here. I'm going to add just drop a little bit of honey on here. Because we are air frying it, we do need to have a little
bit of oil.
No, don't need a whole lot. Just
No.
need a little bit, and that's fine. A little bit of cinnamon.
Pepper.
You like your black pepper? Let's see what else we're going to use here. We're going to use a little bit of chipotle chili pepper. Amy's been alright with that lately. So a little bit's not going to kill her. We're going to use some turmeric. And then a little maple bacon. If you don't have this, this is an excellent spice to get.
It's really good.
Really, really tasty. And that's all we need. The majority of what you're going to taste in this anyways is going to be with our wonderful, wonderful cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
We take a look at this over here, Amy.
That looks so good.
It's going to make this taste so much better.
We're putting that on after it cooks.
Yeah, it's going on when you're ready to serve.
Yeah.
You could put it on right now if you really wanted to, but
No.
There's no sense in doing that.
No, because there's already spices and everything else on it. Right?
Yeah, so you don't need to.
No.
So we're going to take a moment, take our fork, and we're going to mix this all up here so that everything's all thoroughly contained. Now this is very important for the air fryer, and I can't stress this enough. In the air fryer, you want to make sure that you're not overloading it.
Yeah.
So we're going to put this in here.
I think we can put all of
I
it.
think in this we can probably put all of it.
Yeah.
But if you're starting to pile it on top of each other, like in a crazy amount, you know what? You're probably better off doing it
A second round,
because it's not going to cook properly. This is mostly already cooked anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It should cook just fine.
What temperature do you have it on?
I have it on 400, and we're going to cook it for about
20
minutes. 15 minutes should be all it needs. Keep an eye on it. Don't walk totally away. Amy's going to be here because she's going to do some dishes anyways.
Yeah.
Because again, we just filled the thing.
Sink.
Yeah, the sink's all filled. So might as well get a few dishes done.
Yeah.
And this will be ready. We may reheat it when we actually eat it, which is going to be a little later. But that's fine. That'll be all right. So we'll be back when this is done. We'll show you the end product. We'll actually make a serving plate to show you what everything looks like, and then we'll actually eat it when we eat it. Who knows when that will be. But this is going to be a great meal. It's going to be wonderful. Anybody says otherwise is fake news. We'll be back. And we're all done. So here we got from the air fryer. Now I'm going to put a little bit in here, and it's not really that complex. So all we're going to do is we're going to take this, serve it with a little bit of rice, maybe a little corn with it, and then we're going to take the cranberry sauce. We're just going to put it over it, stir it up, and that's going to be our base. How's that look, guys?
Really good.
It's going to be fantastic, and because it's smaller bite sizes, this means that it'll digest better. With that, it's going to add a little bit of level of flavor. It's going to be healthy. It's going to taste great. And just to make sure, I'm going to take my phone. How's that taste, Amy?
It tastes like KFC.
Really? So let's see. Oh, that's wonderful. That really is. The fact that we boiled this before we cooked it, it makes it softer, it makes it tender, and then we get to the sauce, it's going to be wonderful. So that's it. I mean, Amy, was that hard?
No.
Not at all. That was easy. It's my buddy. And we're back. Amy did something silly. It is what it is. But to my buddy Justin, cooking shouldn't be complicated. If somebody makes it really hard and they seem to make it like it's going to be a big headache, they probably don't enjoy cooking and they probably really don't know what they're doing. There are some pretty complex recipes out there, don't get me wrong, but it's better to try to make it a little bit more simple and a little bit easy. It's not hard to do, it's really easy, and I just showed you that. How hard did this look?
Not that hard.
It's pretty easy. Anybody can do this, you just have to decide that you want to. This was easy, and it's cheaper than you're going to get if you got this at a restaurant, and far better. Now, if you're not diabetic, yes, you can use sugar for the cranberries. You absolutely can. Not my first preference, but you definitely can if you don't have that issue. If you're diabetic, if you have IBS, if you have a lot of other health issues, better off not doing sugar. Look for a better alternative.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, it's better to look for a different alternative because it's better for your body. But if you don't have that restriction, then don't worry about it. But that's it. Let me know what you think. I hope you guys like it. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And I'll tell you what, because you guys are so awesome with this, Amy's going to do something really special for you. She's going to do a jumping jack. There we go. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button, and let's make cooking great again.